Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So this is Planner Newbie series episode 4. If you have not had a chance to check out the other episodes, I'm going to try and link them down below. It seems like I always forget to do that when I'm doing the editing part, but I'm going to try to link them down below just in case this is the first video you come across. You can get a chance to go ahead and watch those and then kind of pick up and continue the series with us. So if you're new here, hello, my name is Layla. I had a couple of people who are, new into planning or just kind of want to know more about it, asked me to do kind of like a Planner Newbie series. So that's what this is. On Sundays at noon, I'm posting a new episode with different details about all things planner related. So if that is you, a planner newbie, a planner beginner, or just somebody who wants to know more details, this is definitely going to be the video for you. I watched maybe a small amount of these when I first started planning, but really I got most of my knowledge and kind of lingo and stuff from going to planner meetups as well as watching YouTube. I would watch videos that were people actually planning in their planner or preparing their week or planner setups, things like that, and they would constantly use the same words and the same information and point to items or go ahead and peel up that sticker or move that washi tape while they were saying the words. So I kind of learned about planning that way. I know everybody learns differently, but that's how I learned mine. But I did want to go ahead and do this Planner Newbie series for those who just generally want to see videos geared towards just teaching that information. There's quite a bit of words. I don't think I forgot any, but of course I'm not perfect. I'm no planner expert. I'm just someone who loves bags, loves planners, and definitely wants to help other planner babes get their planning off the ground and definitely enjoy it and understand a little bit about all the planner terms and everything. So I made myself a little list to try to help, so I'll be looking down at that, and then of course I'm going to show you guys the things that I need to show you. So shoot, I forgot to say this in yesterday's video. Okay, so there are some people, I do bag videos as well if this is your first time finding my channel. There are some people who purchase luxury brand bags, and then there are some people who purchase replicas or inspired bags that look just like the actual authentic bag. I used to purchase those myself, going to New York, Canal Street, like that was the #1 spot. Of course, there are a lot of different sites, IG pages, all of that where you can find that stuff. I am not currently into replicas. I currently only purchase and own authentic bags, but it's definitely a personal preference. It's where you are in your life, where you are in your financial journey as to which one you carry. So I don't mind when people comment on my videos and ask me, to compare, a replica bag to an authentic, or hey, you should check out this replica site. I don't mind those things because I feel like it's helpful to those subscribers of mine who actually want the replica bags. So I say all that to say YouTube does not like it. YouTube does not like when you write anything regarding a replica. So when you comment on my videos about replica bags, replica websites, asking me to compare replica, they are automatically deleting the comment. I still get a notification that I have a message to respond to or a comment. I still get an email because I do have my email alerts on, because sometimes my app I feel like be cutting up, but I still get an email showing me that you left a comment and that you want to see some form of replica, or you're advertising a certain website or a certain Instagram person or whatever, but YouTube doesn't like it. So when I click on it to go respond to you, most times I can't. That comment, once I click on it and go to YouTube to actually access the comment and comment, I can't. So I say all that to say, I guess it's best if you just don't leave those comments, because I don't want people to feel like I'm ignoring you or I'm not responding to you or I'm deleting those comments. I'm not. Like I said, I don't mind them there. I was there at one time in my life where replicas were all that I could afford and all that I purchased and all that I enjoyed. So I highly understand that entire community, and I am okay with that. I'm not one who has something against it or all of that. To each their own. Everyone is entitled to, like I always say, wear what you want to wear, rock what you want to wear, do you. So I'm fine with it. However, YouTube is not. So they're deleting all those comments. So please don't put anything in your comment that's leading up to or talking about any form of replicas or inspired or any of that. If you want to send me a DM on Instagram and talk about it there, we can do that. But don't comment on the video that information, because one, you're kind of just wasting your time because YouTube's going to delete it. I can see it, but no one else can. And also I can't respond to it. So I can't comment back and let you know that I've read it, that I understand what you're saying. And, for me to, talk back, give you feedback, just to chat about it. YouTube is not going to let me respond to you. So I think it's best if you just don't comment on my videos about anything replica related and just write anything else that you want to, because I'm an open book and I'm here to chat. So yeah. So I hate that I didn't get that in my bag video yesterday. I really wanted to. I guess I just forgot. But as you can see, same clothes, same hair, same nails. Y'all know how I do. It's filming day. We get multiple videos filmed. So this one's Planner Lingo. Let's get back on track. So Planner Lingo. So I want to just talk about, you know, every term I can think of that people may need to know. So the first one is a planner. I have 2 examples. So one, I got a Happy Planner Mini here. This is an older one. It's literally from like 2020, I think. Oh, nope, even worse. 2019, like way old. But this is a form of a planner, and this is a form of a planner. This is my PM, aka pocket size agenda from Louis Vuitton. It's pocket size planning. Basically, a planner is a calendar, an agenda, a schedule, anything that has dates on it, months, you know, the combination of squares and lines for you to write anything related to your schedule or your agenda or your business. It's somewhere that you would write things that you have to do, you know, things that you want to wear, places you want to go, appointments you have, events you have. Jesus Christ. Events that you have, you know, just different things you need to write in your actual planner. That's pretty much what a planner is for. It's somewhere for you to track your life. So these are just 2 examples of what a planner is. People use the term planner to call an agenda book, an agenda, a calendar, any of those things. That's just the kind of the umbrella term for all of those items underneath it. Even if you're choosing to use a spiral notebook as your, you know, your calendar, it's still technically a planner if you're using it to pretty much plan your life and plan everything that's going on in your life. The second one would be disc or disc bound system. So this Happy Planner that I showed, and it's always a great example for me when I'm talking about disc, is a disc bound system. These discs here attached to the actual pages, the front of the book, the back of the book, that's considered a disc bound agenda. This can be loose by itself, or it can be like I have my classic Happy Planner. It can be inside of a cover. It's still a disc bound system because it's using disc itself as the holding mechanism for the papers. So that's what a disc bound system is. And I wanted to show you guys, because I know in my other video I did talk about how they are when they're loose, but this is my good old Ziploc bag full of discs. So these are just discs, some plastic, some metal. It's a bunch of different colorful discs. All of mine are from Happy Planner. But you can get discs from lots of different companies, lots of different places, and those discs are used to bind together papers and a cover to create an actual planner. So that's what disc and a disc bound system mean. The second one is going to be rings, and that's what's inside my PM or pocket agenda are 6 actual rings. It's kind of like when you have your spiral notebook in school, whether it be, you know, elementary, junior high, middle, high school, even college. These actual rings here that are attached to the binder or the mechanism itself, this is called a ring bound system. So these rings open up just like they did in your 3-ring binder in school, and you put papers in and out, or you can cut slits in the paper so that you can just tear them out and you don't have to actually open the rings. But this is an example of what a ring bound system is. The rings are literally open like this, where you can actually, you know, stick your finger or stick a pin in there. That's considered a ring bound system in comparison to the disc bound system. Inserts. Okay, so inserts are just like this piece of paper that I'm writing on. Inserts are just paper. They're just loose leaf paper, random sheets of paper, just paper in general. Inserts are basically the pages that are inside. Like this is a cover. Inside of a planner, you have the inserts, and that's what the actual paper that's in the planner is. It's considered an insert. You have printed versions, which this is a printed version. You go to the store, you buy this book, it's already printed, it's already in here. Or you have companies like, you know, Cloth and Paper. I knew I was going to draw a blank on that. There's a couple of other companies like So Much Crafting, 8 Lotus. There's a lot of wonderful brands and businesses that print inserts for you and mail them to you. Like they come in your Happy Mail. You don't have to do anything special. And then there's also something called a printable insert. A printable insert is an insert that you actually physically print yourself at home via your printer or whatever your printing device is, and then you actually have to cut the pages to size for whatever size planner that you're using. So printable inserts are great for people who want to try a new size, or just don't feel like waiting for Happy Mail, because in a planner community sometimes things can take weeks to get to you. So printable inserts are great when you're like a right now microwave instant gratification type of person, which is totally me. Of course, I don't get all my inserts printed. I do do some printable, kind of just depends on what it is. But long story short, you print them at home, you cut them at home. You can use scissors, you can use an actual paper cutter, like a home one. You could use the industrial size one that you would see like at a school or a business where you got like the big chopper. I don't have one of those, otherwise I would show it. But printable inserts are ones where you're going to print them yourself, and you're going to actually cut the pages to size and even hole punch them to fit them inside of whatever planner it is that you're using. When it comes to inserts and the different names, there's also some lingo that can be kind of confusing, because you'll see abbreviations like WO1P or MWO2, and people are like, what in the world does that even mean? So, excuse me, MO2P. So what that means is those letters break down. The W is for week and the M is for month. The O is for on, and then the number means 1 page or 2 page, and then of course the P is page. So it's like week on 1 page or month on 1 page. And unfortunately, I don't own any 1 page. I don't have like a month on 1 page or a week on 1 page that I can remember. Actually, I think I do. I just don't know which one it's in. I wish I remembered before the video, but sorry. So the month literally, or the week on 1 page literally means this entire month of July would be, let me see if it seems like it's super bright. Sorry guys, trying to use my light. I can't. Okay, that looks like it's okay. So the whole month of July would be on this 1 page if you saw the abbreviation MO2P. Excuse me, MO1P. That would mean month on 1 page. Generally, people use things on 2 pages. There are a couple people that find it more functional to use it on 1 page, but the average planner, the average calendar, the average planner addict or planner babe, their month is on 2 pages. And depending on how small their planner is, sometimes they're even fold out pages, so it looks like it's on 4 pages. But this is what a month on 2 pages look like. It's the standard layout that you see inside of most planners. It just means that the month spreads across 2 pages. So it's month on 2 page, and that abbreviation is MO2P. The weekly is the same thing. You have a full 7 days that spread out across 2 pages. So this is considered a week on 2 pages. There are some people who do a week on 1 page, and that's where that abbreviation WO1P comes into play. So that would be a week on 1 page. They would literally have all 7 days on 1 page. Sometimes it's a dashboard layout, sometimes it's a horizontal layout. I've never really seen a week on 1 page that was a vertical layout, but I'm sure there is some insert out there in the planner community that will allow you to do that. But this is the standard week on 2 pages. So the full week, the 7 days, is spread out amongst 2 pages. And again, that abbreviation is WO2P. So that's week on 2 pages. That number can increase. You can have a week on 3 pages, a week on 4 pages. I don't think I've seen a 5, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's like an extra page that says like Happy Mail or notes or something like that. So just depending on your planning style, your planning preferences, what you like, you can spread your actual week or your month across a number of pages, and whatever works for you is what you should do. Let's see what's next. Stickers and sticker books. Okay, so it's kind of really common knowledge, not really something you have to it's not really an abbreviation. A sticker is a sticker. So this is one of my sticker books. This is a Happy Planner sticker book for fall. It's just near me because I was going to drop a couple of stickers later today. And this is basically just a sticker book. There's just a bunch of stickers in one book, and it is titled a sticker book because all the stickers are bounded into this one strip here, like holding them together. You can also purchase loose random sticker sheets from different planner shops, and I am definitely one who loves to do that. So there's lots of different ways you can obtain stickers, but pretty much stickers are just kind of universal as far as what they are in the planner community. Let's see here. Washi tape. So washi tape was originally a Japanese thing. It's just decorative sticky paper that you can put anywhere. And here in the US, and I mean anywhere really, we utilize washi tape to decorate our actual planners. So we unroll it off of the roll, which of course I'll do a video dedicated to just washi, but we unroll it off of the roll and we merely put it in our agenda. I'm trying to block my face. We put it in our agenda. So this sticks to your page just like regular tape would. The only difference is, of course, one, it's decorated. So it's got these cute pink stripes. It's got these gorgeous gold bows. But the other thing is, especially if it's a, what's the word I'm looking for? A silky kind of washi tape, like this particular one, Simply Gilded, it's repositionable. So what that means is you can put it down and say, I really like that. And you can pull it back up and you can move it to a different place. Some of the other washi tape brands, I'm just going to be blunt. Y'all know I keep it 100, completely transparent. Some of the washi tape other brands, especially like if you pick it up from the Dollar Tree or Dollar General, they are not as soft or silky as some of the other brands. And so they, in my opinion, they're not always repositionable. Sometimes they are, but most times, in my opinion and in my experience, they are not. When you go to pick them up and move them, they tear the actual paper that you're on, and either put a hole in it, or they make it where you can't really put something else down unless you cover it with a sticker, of course. Or the washi tape itself kind of just starts falling apart, like it's no longer one long strip, like it's coming apart in pieces. So just be mindful of that. But generally the what's the word I'm looking for? Generally, the reason for washi tape is to put down anywhere to help decorate your page or bring life to your page or bring color to your page. So that's really what washi tape is for and what it is. Because sometimes people don't say washi tape, they just say washi in the planner community, and people are like, wash what? I wash my clothes. Like, what are you talking about? So the term washi or the term washi tape, like I said, is originated in Japan, but it's basically a form of sticky paper tape that can be placed anywhere in a planner, a calendar. Hell, you can put it on your phone. I've put it on the back of my iPhone, put a clear case on the back of it, and that was my case, or my decorated cell phone. And I did that for quite a few months before I got bored with it and switched to another case. So let's see here. Planner spreads. Okay. A planner spread is, let me see, how can I show you guys? It's basically, let me get off my foot. Ugh. It's basically your week or your month with decorations on it. So I think September, yeah, it's still a little bit naked. All right, this is what a planner spread, if I can get this big old thing up in film, this is what a planner spread looks like. So this is a monthly spread, which is like a month on 2 pages, but it's a monthly spread with decorations. So spread is another word for like your end result, your product, your I swear y'all, I don't know if I like the lighting in these videos. I'm probably not gonna do this area again, but basically it's like the layout of of your decoration. So when you first get your pages, like let me switch to one, like October is completely naked. So this is naked, it has nothing on it. This is just the month on 2 pages and that's all that's there. Once you start dropping color, whether it be highlighters, colored pens, stickers, washi tape, any of that, once you decorate it and you make it however you want it, it's now considered a spread. So it's like your monthly spread, which is basically a spread of your decorations, your decor, your ideas, and even once you start writing on it, it's basically your weekly, this is the monthly spread. Same thing for weekly or for daily. Basically those 7 days that are in the planner, you know, spreading it. Well, they just won't let me be great today. I'm gonna have to edit this out because mommy is probably at the store and needs my help. Okay, y'all, sorry about that. Mommy sometimes, you know, she need help in the store, so I can't just be like, oh, I'll call her back. I don't remember exactly where I was. I know I was talking about spreads. So this is like a weekly spread, like I just showed y'all. This was a week on 2 pages. So if you decorated this with colored ink, stickers, washi tape, highlighters, whatever you choose to do, hell, even if it's just ink, because remember I said you don't have to do all these other things in planning. You can just have your pages, your ink pen, and you're done. So even if you just did ink, that is still considered your spread. So basically a spread is where you've already planned out that week or planned out that item. It's More commonly known as when it's decorated is really when people use the term spread. So when, like on Facebook groups, they're like, post your weekly spread for, you know, September 6th through 11th or whatever they post, or through 12th or whatever. That's pretty much saying your weekly spread is, or your, but that specifically one is your weekly spread. Most people don't ask or often post their monthly spread. Sometimes I do, especially if I got real jiggy with the stickers and washi and I feel real good about it, then I'll definitely post mine on like Instagram or whatever. But usually when people are talking about spreads, they're talking about the weekly spread and sometimes maybe even your daily spread. Some people aren't accustomed or don't want to plan out a whole week. They just want to do a day at a time. If you decorate that, highlighters, stickers, washi tape, whatever you choose to do, that is still considered a spread. So basically the term, you know, weekly spread or monthly spread is once you've already decorated those actual pages. Functional planning. All right, let's talk about that. Functional planning is when you do exactly what I said in episode 1. You have a planner and you have a writing utensil. Functional planning is when you use none or minimal stickers and washi tape and decoration items. When you just put your pen to your paper, you get your plans written out, you get everything you need to write down. You might highlight a few things or asterisk a few things. Some people even use like little date dot stickers, stuff like that. Once it's like minimal planning, minimal decorating, or it's really a what's the word I'm looking for, like a page that's very descriptive. It's got like sections, like your insert isn't very, you know, it's not naked. It's got like certain sections and bolded sections and, you know, priority top 3 and the bills top 5, stuff like that. That's functional planning. Decorative planning is what I talked about when I said you have your colorful spread. So you've got washi, you've got stickers, you got highlighters, all that fun stuff is considered decorating your page. And when you decorate your planner, is considered decorative planning. Can you do both? Absolutely. Do most of us do both? Absolutely. So most of us start off with a blank canvas. We take all the stickers and washi that we have and we decide, what color scheme do I want? What color spread do I want? What theme do I want? Do I want rainbows? Do I want all red? Do I want to do a green and pink? Like whatever it is that you want to do. Then you start looking in your stash and your supplies for stickers that go with that, or washi tape that go with that, or even highlighters that go with that. Whatever you choose to do, colored ink pens, whatever you choose to do to bring that color or that theme or that spread that you have in your mind, you bring it to life on paper. That's considered decorating your page or decorative planning. That is the part that's most therapeutic for me. So that's my favorite. Most people in the planning community, when they're going to do decorative planning, they do that first. So they drop all the colors, the stickers, the washi tape, all that stuff. They drop that first, but they do try to keep their plans in mind so that they leave enough white space for them to go in and actually write the details that need to be written in. So it's okay to be a functional planner or a decorative planner or a combination of both, which is what most people in the planner community are. And it's also okay to switch at any time. This week you might want to be a decorative planner. Next month you might decide, ain't nobody got time for all them stickers and washi. Like, I just got to get it down on paper, get it done, know what I need to do, know what I need to pay, keep it moving. You can switch it any given time, and it is a-okay. It is your planner and it is your plans that need to get taken care of. So whatever works for you is so bomb. So that's the difference between functional planning and decorative planning. Let's see here. Planner pouch. Okay, so I touched on that a little bit in last week's video, so I hope you guys had a chance to watch it. But this is my current planner pouch. Like I said, sometimes I get bored and I switch it to a different color, different shape, different size. But this is what mine looks like. It's from Walmart. I love that it's the PVC and that I can see through it. But a planner pouch is just any form of a pouch or a bag or any type of apparatus that can control things or corral things in one area, and you put your essentials in there. Pen, highlighter, gift card, whiteout, a washi tape roll if you want, paper clip, hole puncher, anything that you do feel or start realizing that you need to plan, whether it's functional or decorative, whatever's working for you, it's ideal to have a planner pouch. Some people have them on their desk and this is what they use at their desk, and it's mobile. They can pick it up and take it where they need to go. Some people have like a second set or more items of some of the ones that's in here, on the desk, and this stays in their planner bag. That would be me. I have lots of stuff on the desk for me to use, and then my planner bag is the one that pretty much stays, or planner pouch, excuse me. My planner pouch stays in my planner bag, and it's got the goodies that I need for on the go, but all of these items are duplicated and on my desk and easily accessible for me to do any planning if I'm actually sitting at the desk. So a planner pouch is basically a pouch that's got all your planner essentials in it that you can use anywhere, whether it be at home or on the go, or I mean, even if you want to go plan in the kitchen while you're cooking, you would just take your pouch with you and do what you need to do. So that's pretty much what the planner pouch is for. Let me zip this up so nothing falls out. I think next is a planner bag. So I've shown this before, pictures on my Instagram, as well as I don't know where this came from, as well as here on the channel. But this is my current planner bag. I've been using this one for quite some months. I absolutely love this big ass bow on the front. So she is bae. I kind of wish the hardware was gold because I do prefer gold over silver, but I still think she's gorgeous. She's all fat and lumpy and got all my goodies in here. But this is a planner bag. This is a version. I have mine as a book bag. When I travel, or if I just kind of want to take just some specific items and not everything that's in there, or if I just need a little bit more space, sometimes I will use a large tote bag such as my Neverfull GM to put more things in it, or larger things in it, or just, you know, just to change. Like, it's okay to have more than one bag that you consider your planner bag, but basically it's a bag that is mobile. It is something you can take on the go. So if you want to plan in a different room of your house, or outside, or someone else's house, or like I mentioned, a planner meetup, you can. So that's really all the planner bag is something that's some form of a bag. And I wanted to show my other one also, or either some form of a tiny rolling bag or a rolling suitcase. This is one of those really small, I think it's like 15 inches rolling bags that actually can go on an airplane and fit underneath the seat in front of you, so it doesn't have to go in the overhead bin. And it has a top handle here, and then it has a zipper right here where the what do you call it, the telescope handle pops out of there for you to be able to roll it. And then on the back it also has the little slip here, so you can slip it on your luggage. So anytime I want to take like my real big heavy binders and I'm flying, this is the one that I usually use. And I also like using this when I go to planner meetups because I can throw a lot of sticker books in here and it's not heavy. I don't have to wear it on my back like in the book bag. I can just roll this. So this is another form of a planner bag. Is a rolling planner suitcase. So again, it's just basically something that is mobile, that you can take it where you need to take it. Let's see here. Next is planner meetup. A planner meetup is just, in essence, is what the word meetup is. It's basically you, some other planner friends, some other planner babes, even some newbies that want to learn about planning. Everybody goes to a set place at a set time and brings whatever planning supplies they want to, and everybody sits and drinks and eats and chats and plans their life away. So I've been to large planner meetups. I've never been to like Go Wild or anything like that. If you're familiar with that, it's like a huge planner meetup. I've never been to anything like that, super expensive, but I have been to some of the smaller low-key planner meetups. Sometimes those you do pay, and then there's also, you know, the free ones where you and a group of friends decide you're going to go to. And most of this is like pre-COVID. I don't really know what's been going on as far as planner meetups post-COVID. I don't really think anyone's doing them, at least not often. I have not been to any post-COVID. Most times when I even consider going, I've already got something scheduled or something's already going on that day and I can't go. I'm even out of town. But pre-COVID, basically a planner meetup was you guys all decide to meet at Chicken Salad Chick, Starbucks, local community centers. Heck, when it's comfortable outside, it could be a local park. Your kids could be playing. But basically, it's just everybody meets at one place. You bring your on-the-go planner bag with your planner pouch and your supplies, your sticker books, whatever. And you just plan. You plan, you chat, you laugh, you eat, you drink, you have a good time. So that's pretty much what a planner meetup is. And of course, I miss them. So hopefully we'll, you know, get to some form of normalcy and be able to do those again. Planner sub box. So if you're not new to my channel, you know that I get sub boxes. If you are new, basically a planner sub box is some form of Happy Mail. It's some form of a planner subscription that you have with the company. This is Simply Gilded. It's not open yet. I actually still need to film this video. But it's basically a monthly subscription to a company that has planner supplies, and you pick the plan that you want. They take that amount out of your checking account, debit card, credit card, however you set it up, and then each month on the date that they've deemed and already made you aware of, they mail you the kit for that month. So the kit basically is whatever they decided to put in the goodie bag for that month. It's usually themed. Those companies usually have a set name, a set word, a set event, or we'll just say like vacation, or traveling, or just stuff like that. Whatever theme they decided to do, everything in the bag will pretty much be the similar colors, the similar pattern, the similar theme of whatever it is that they're doing it. You get things from pins to washi tape to stickers to planner pouches. Simply Gilda sometimes does bracelets, necklaces. Trying to think what else comes in here, like washi cards, which is like basically it's just like a card you can wrap washi tape around multiple times, so that if you go somewhere you don't have to take the whole roll. You can take just that washi card, and I'll touch on that of course in a washi video. But planner subscriptions are basically subscriptions that you have that are directly related to planner supplies, and you'll get your kit or your sub box once a month, every month, from that particular company until you cancel. So I'll talk about that in the cloth and paper one. But yeah, so sub boxes are wonderful. I'm subscribed to a couple. I'm revamping which ones I'm subscribed to, so I'll talk about that more in one of my sub box opening videos. But yeah, definitely sub boxes are great, and I do love, you know, being able to have planner subscription boxes. Weekly sticker. Yeah. Where is my binder? Oh, weekly sticker kits. So this is one of my binders that's got a bunch of weekly sticker kits in it. I think this one is from Target. Nope, this one's from Walmart. Got this years ago when I first started ordering these massive amounts of weekly sticker kits. So I'm just going to try and show y'all a little bit. So this is pretty much a book full of weekly sticker kits. Some old, some new, some partially used, and some brand new. So basically a weekly sticker kit can be anywhere from one page, honestly, especially if it's like Hobonichi, that slim line planning. I put mine back to back, so hold on, I'm trying to flip to the, there we go. Okay. So weekly sticker kit basically will look like this. It will be a bundle of a couple of pages that coordinate and match each other in color and pattern and theme, so that you can use this to create a spread. Weekly sticker kits are generally designed for your weekly pages, and so that means the Monday through Sunday setup like so. They're designed for you to put on pages like this. Now, of course, this kit is not going to fit in this little planner. This is a mini happy planner. Could you make it work? Absolutely. Could you cut it and tweak it like I do? Absolutely. But this is designed to go in an Erin Condren planner or a happy planner or anything that's got like a vertical layout, so that the stickers are perfectly measured to those boxes. Now, for happy planner, it's not going to be perfectly measured, but you can of course make it work with the other stickers that are in the kit or washi tape or whatever. But when these sticker kits were originally designed, they were designed for the vertical life planner made by Erin Condren, and some companies also offer their kits in happy planner sizes. So the stickers, the full boxes, they are a little bit longer than the Erin Condren kit. So this one is pretty much for an Erin Condren, but like I said, you can use it in any kind of planner. And there's different titles to each type of sticker in here, so I'm going to try to break it down, and I hope it's not too much or too overwhelming. This first page is a page full of full boxes, and then it has a couple of quarter boxes at the top. A full box is that full actual box that I was talking about. This whole box here, this is considered a full box sticker, and that's what all of these are. There's one missing. I have no idea when I used it, but these are considered full box stickers, and you use these to go ahead and decorate your page. Now, these quarter box stickers at the top, they put them here to save space so that they're giving you the maximum number of stickers they can in a weekly kit. But they are designed for you to bring attention to a certain spot in your planner. You can put your appointments on there, you know, bill due, kids sporting event, whatever you need. Those quarter boxes are just smaller stickers that coordinate with the rest of the sticker kit that you can put on your planner spread anywhere that you need. And you can use these in your monthly spread if you want to, but the way that it's set up in the full boxes, they're usually designed for a weekly spread. On here you have different things. So this is a habit tracker where you'd mark off if something was done during the week. These are 3-bow checklists, so you use these if you have like small checklists. This is a, let me make sure I'm pointing to the right thing. Yeah, this is a weekend banner, so it's a hello weekend banner. You put this over Saturday and Sunday. If your weekend is Tuesday, Wednesday, you could put that across there if your work schedule is different. As you can see, you have little icon stickers. What else is on this page? Icons. Then you see like payday, appointment, laundry, all kinds of different script stickers that you can use anywhere. And that's what, you know, people use to help with their planning. On the next page, there are some more quarter boxes here at the top. And then these are longer. I think these are 7. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So you have 7 bow checklists here, and then you have a habit tracker, or a what we call Monday through Sunday box. A Monday through Sunday box is a box that you can use in any way that you choose. You can use it to write your dinners, your workout plan, your work schedule, your kids' sporting event schedule. It's a sticker that most people put in the front of their weekly spread on the left-hand side, and they go ahead and put what's going down that week. Whatever's special that they're choosing to use that Monday through Sunday box for, that's what they put in that specific box. And then, of course, in these, you know, 7 bow checklists that I just talked about, these are just like the 3-heart checklist that was on the previous page. Yeah, these are just like these, only longer, and then of course they're inside of a box. So you bring all this color to your page by using these versus the other ones. But it's personal preference, and this is for, I mean, since there's 7 of them, you could use it as a Monday through Sunday. You could do your workouts, you could do, you know, your skincare routine, you could do dinners, you could do a shopping list. I mean, the possibilities are endless. Planning is amazing. I love it. Can you tell? All right, on this page you have some page flags, you have a movie marquee, you have some bill due stickers. These are stickers you can put on specific pages. When you know you have a bill due, you can go ahead and mark that down and bring in that color and utilize that sticker. Then you've got half boxes, which these are basically the size that is half of the full box that you saw on the first page with the colors. So half boxes are just like the quarter boxes. You can put them anywhere, and it's just more space for you to be able to write whatever it is that you need. Let's see, these are just other like quarter boxes and half boxes. This is called a movie marquee. I can't remember if I said it or not. This is a movie marquee. I know since COVID, a lot of us aren't going actively to the movies, but pre-COVID, that was used to put down when you were going to go to the movies, or if you were going to do like a Netflix and chill, like a specific day of the week, like say your bestie's coming over Saturday at 2 p.m. You guys are going to have, you know, Netflix and chill the rest of the afternoon, or even your, you know, your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, whatever. You could use those for anything relating to watching TV or watching movies. So that's what the movie marquee is. And movie marquee is a term that's used largely in the planner community to describe that specific sticker. Let's see here. The top here we have some more quarter boxes, and then these are what's called oh shoot, I forgot, icon labels. They're called icon labels. So these are thin pieces of thin stickers, like they're thinner than quarter boxes, but you do have ample space to write. So whatever the icon is at the beginning, that's generally what you will utilize to go ahead and write in whatever matches that icon. So let's say you were going to have dinner with the family on Friday night at 6 p.m. You could write, you know, family 6 p.m. or whatever you choose to in the box that had the little meal icon, or the little, you know, plate, fork and knife, whatever. So basically those stickers are used to go ahead and mark whatever that icon is, but you can always cheat. If you need that color sticker to bring the color to your spread, but the icon doesn't match, you can always cover it with an icon that does match, like what you saw on this page at the bottom. You could always use these icons here and put them over that if you wanted to use that specific color sticker, but you didn't like what the actual icon was. In the bottom, you'll see a bunch of different labels, like, you know, to do, today, extras, little things, all the stuff like that. Those are actual called headers. So you put these at the top of, say, checklists, or, you know, over a half box. If it's something special going on, you could put like today, and then in that box you could put, you know, peds appointment 2 p.m. for your kid, whatever the case may be. These headers can be used in a bunch of different ways. And this page, and I don't know what planner I use this in, y'all, but half of the bottom washi is missing. So on this page, there's usually a long strip and a short strip. And again, these kits are in essence designed for Erin Condren. The average weekly kit that you purchase in the planner community is an Erin Condren kit. However, they can be used in any planner in any size. You just cut it and make it work. So at some point I use the other strip, but those two pieces are called bottom washi. Bottom washi is designed to be used on your weekly spread, literally at the bottom of both pages. It's designed to go straight across the bottom of both pages. And like I said, those kits are cut perfectly for Erin Condren. So ideally they want those specific strips to go at the bottom of an Erin Condren. So if you put them at the bottom of a Happy Planner, one of them will be a little bit short. I mean, if you only cover the columns, it usually works. Let me show you. If you made sure that that smaller washi only went across these three and not this extra sidebar, and then the longer one went across this side with the 4, you should be fine. Of course, the line is different because Erin Condren has a big open space at the bottom. But in essence, bottom washi is basically the strips that come in the kit that are very long, and then a shorter one that have the same pattern and design as the rest of the kit, and it's designed to go at the bottom of the page. Of course, you could add on to this and bring in like your own washi roll. This does not match, but I'm just showing you. You could bring in your own washi roll to go with it. You could use your own washi in the place of bottom washi at the bottom of your page. You could do, you know, anything that you want that makes you feel comfortable, but just the term in the planner community, bottom washi, is going to be the 2 washi strips that come inside of a weekly kit. This page has a couple of more half boxes, couple more quarter boxes. These are what are known as washi strips. A washi strip is merely a strip it's a sticker. It's colored to match whatever the kit was, and you can use it in any way. You can use it to write down that you have an appointment, or that you're going to work out, or that you're time blocking. You can use these in a number of ways, and you would literally just write on them as is, or you could use them as separators to separate sections in your actual plans. And the next page has a lot of different things on it in the planner community. So these glitter ones up here are all called glitter headers. What most people do is take those glitter headers and put them above or below their full boxes. Some people also put them below their actual day covers. If you watch a Plan With Me video, especially in an Erin Condren or even a Michael's Recollection, which is very close to an Erin Condren and a lot more affordable, you'll notice if people, especially if they're no white space planning, which I just realized that's not on my list, and that's a good one to talk about. If people are no white space planning, then they will definitely utilize as many of the stickers as they can from these kits, because they don't want to waste any of their space. They want everything covered. But the glitter headers, if you ever hear the term glitter headers, they're basically the different strips of color paper that's got some form of a glitter or a sparkle or something in it that makes it super shiny and really stand out. You use it in your planner however you choose to bring more color and life to the page. These right here that have the days of the week on them, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those are called day covers. D-A-Y, just like the day of the week. They're called day covers, and you literally just cover the spot where it says the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So instead of it being that plain black Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in the planner, you use those stickers to cover up that word, and it just brings life to the page. Not to mention it coordinates your whole spread, because you're using this whole kit to separate. You're using the whole kit to decorate your whole week. The numbers over here, basically it's just number stickers, but the term in the planner community is called date dots. So D-A-T-E, basically like the date, you know, the date of the month. They're called date dots, and you use them to cover up dates. So you could use this if you were doing like your monthly spread. You could cover your days of the week at the very top of the monthly spread, and then you could take these date dots and cover every single date in the entire, you know, monthly spread of that 30 days or 31 days. Or if you're using this weekly kit for just your weekly, you could cover your days with these, and then you use just the date dots that coordinate with these days. You could put the date above the day, to the left of the day, to the right of the day, whatever works for you. You absolutely can use these date dots with the day covers to make your planner spread absolutely gorgeous. Woo! I'm about out of breath, y'all. It's a whole lot of talking. All right, moving on. We touched on no white space planning, which I don't have on my list. I don't really have a mindset called no white space planning. I've never really planned that way. Basically what no white space planning is this is what your page looks like before you put anything on it. And I've showed y'all this a couple of times. So no white space planning is when you literally want all of this covered up with stickers and washi and everything you can think of that covers up the white space. So you have your day covers, your date dots, your full box, your glitter headers, your washi strips, your 3-heart checklist, your 7-heart checklist, your Monday through Sunday box, everything that comes in that weekly kit or that you pulled from other sticker books or other sticker orders that you have, and you created a spread. You're literally covering all of this with stickers and washi and colorful stuff. That's what no white space planning is. White space planning is what the average planner babe does, which is pretty much jot down whatever events are going on, whatever information you need to know, dates, times, all that fun stuff. And then you, of course, add some decorative items. So you add, or you put down first, like I do, you know, some washi, some stickers, some full boxes, half boxes, some flowers, you know, a cute doll or babe or whatever you want to call her. You put down some stuff, and then, of course, you get your ink pen, sometimes coordinating with your spread, like the color, and sometimes just whatever your ink is that you're using. You take that you know, ink pen, you go ahead and write in all your items and write in, you know, your events and your bill due dates and all that fun stuff, whatever you want to write, and whatever white space is left, it's just left. Like, it doesn't bother you. It's just there, and it's okay for it to be there. It's not going to harm anybody. So no white space planning is when you cover the whole page with as much decorative stuff as you can, and you write in the areas that you've designated for yourself to be able to write, but you don't see any white space on this page except literally like the tip of the corner of the paper, pretty much. And then white space planning is the term that people use for white space planning, but people don't really talk about it. They just plan their week and keep it moving, but you know in the back of your head that it's white space planning because there's white space that you can see on your page, which, like I said, is totally fine. It's what, you know, the average planner person does, but again, no white space planning is definitely a form of planning, and it's nothing wrong with that either. Whatever your preference is, whatever floats your boat, that's definitely what you should go for. So whether you're a white space planner or no white space planner, it doesn't matter. Whatever floats your boat is whatever you should do, sis. So that's what those terms mean. Let's see where we at. So we went over all of those. Talked about the checklist. Oh, I do want to touch on one thing though, so that people aren't confused. When it comes to the checklist, this page and this page. Okay, so those different checklists that we talked about, these two, you had like the 3-bow checklist, and then you had like the 7-bow checklist. Bows are something that are used to this kit specifically. Bows and hearts are very big in the planner community, so a lot of kits come with those little icons being bows or hearts. However, they can be anything. They can be squares, circles, hexagons. In the fall, a lot of the kits I've seen, they will come with flowers or pumpkins or leaves, like a fall leaf. Oh my god, those are like some of my favorites, especially the pumpkins. But that specific icon that's on that checklist can be a number of things. Whatever the person who made the kit felt like making it, that's what it will be. So it's not always going to be 3-bow checklist or 7-bow checklist. It's going to be 3 heart checklists or 3 pumpkin checklists or 6 fall leaves or 6, I don't know, ski items, ski boards, whatever. So whatever they feel like coordinates with the kit or whatever they felt like doing, that's what the icon will be. But the concept is still the same. It's kind of like a checklist where you can write down whatever it is that you needed to mark for your specific week or for your specific spread. Let me see what else. So I talked about all the stuff in here. So now let's talk about $2 Tuesday. That's another form or word or nickname that I had never even heard of until I got in the planner community. The ring is acting weird. Hold on, y'all. My page is popping out. It got stuck in the ring somehow. Okay. So $2 Tuesday is exactly what it sounds like. $2 meaning money, and Tuesday the day of the week. $2 Tuesday is something that a lot of the planner companies or even small planner businesses, you know, stay-at-home moms or just even entrepreneurs, just anyone who's created a business in the planner community, they often have $2 sales, and they ideally always happen on a Tuesday. Most of them, it's every single week there's a $2 Tuesday, but it's not usually their whole site or their whole inventory of items that they sell that are available on sale for $2 Tuesday. It's usually smaller sticker sheets, or a certain type of sticker sheet, or certain type of item, or just specific things that they've put in that $2 Tuesday section of their website. Even Etsy shops, or the Etsy kind of website or layout, they will also have $2 Tuesdays on there in the planner groups, or shall I say the planner companies or whatever. So they may have die cuts, you know, on sale for $2 Tuesday. They may have discontinued rolls of washi tape. They may have certain type of sticker sheets, just anything that they feel they want to put on sale for $2 Tuesday. That's what you generally find in that area. So again, it's not every single Tuesday for every single company. They will usually post on their Instagram or on their Etsy, you know, on the board on the front, or wherever they choose to market or, you know, communicate with their buyers. They do usually advertise and let you know exactly when, but most of their shops, it's every week Tuesday. Your orders are, or let me not say your orders, there's certain part of your orders that can be $2 if you got items from that $2 Tuesday section of their website. And most of them do not mind if you purchase some $2 Tuesday items as well as some regular items all in one order. Sometimes $2 Tuesday is what will bring a person to a new shop. Like you might see a post on Instagram for a certain sticker and you're like, oh my God, I gotta have that. It's $2 Tuesday, and she said it's tomorrow, which tomorrow's Tuesday. You know, that specific day you're looking at it is Monday. And so the next day you go to their shop on $2 Tuesday and you put all of what you saw or what you wanted in the cart, and you're like, well, let me just see what else is on the site. And then now you're like a new customer with that specific company because you are, you know, shopping their items as well as the $2 Tuesday sale. So that's basically what $2 Tuesday is. And it's such a big thing in the planner community that some of the sticker shops even make a $2 Tuesday sticker. I think I still have a couple, I'm not sure. But they even created a $2 Tuesday sticker that you can choose to use, especially if you're a shop owner, or if you're a frequent shopper for $2 Tuesday. You could go ahead and mark that in your planner to help you remember that that's what you're going to be doing that day, or that's what you did that day, if you choose to plan, you know, like after the fact. I mentioned this in my last planner video, and I guess I'll just talk a little bit more about it. It was the Bujo planning. I can't even say it right. Bujo planning. It's B as in boy, U-J-O. B-U-J-O. Basically what that is freestyle planning. So instead of having an insert that looks like this and already has your columns, your lines, your day of the week, your dates, it is a literally blank sheet of paper. It has absolutely nothing on it, and you freestyle. You draw the boxes, you draw the day of the week, you draw the lines, and it doesn't have to be boxes. That's the fun thing about the Bujo planners that I've seen. They will make circles, diamonds, hexagons, all kind of shapes to create like a space for that day of the week in their actual spread. It's super, super cute. I'm not that talented. But in general, the Bujo planning is basically where you take a blank canvas and you make it your own. You make your own insert literally based on whatever you're thinking or feeling or want to do that specific day or week or month or whatever it may be. It's basically another term for the word bullet journaling, which when I first heard it, I thought that was like, you know, legit like a Microsoft Word, you know, you put the little bullets like a bulleted list. It's not the same. So Bujo planning and bullet journaling are like AKA. They're like it's another term talking about exactly what it is. And basically it is the best way for you to understand it is it's freestyle planning. It is freestyle journaling, free drawing, just your creative path to take a blank piece of paper or blank 2 sheets of paper and create a weekly spread how you choose to do it. People have used mugs, like the bottom of the mug, the top of the mug. I've seen people use spoons. People have used all kind of different things to create, like they trace around it to create shapes in that planning. I watched a couple of those videos a couple years back when I first started planning to see if that was something I might want to get into. It's super cool and definitely something you might want to do like once a month or every once in a while. But for me, it was kind of time consuming. I'm not very artsy when it comes to actually drawing my own shapes and people and stuff. So it wasn't for me, but it's definitely something that planners do enjoy in the planner community. So if that's something that interests you, I would highly recommend that you start watching some planner videos, find some YouTubers, find some Instagram planners that, you know, do that style of planning so you can see how they do it and kind of get a little bit more understanding of, you know, how to do it and what it looks like and all of that. Let's see what's next. Okay, so we talked a little bit earlier about Erin Condren. So if you see the initials EC somewhere in the planner community, they're meaning Erin Condren. That EC almost 9 times out of 10 in the planner community matches the term Erin Condren, which is the actual owner of the Erin Condren planner. Most people are accustomed to the Life planner. That's kind of like the main one that people buy, the main one that people use, but Erin does offer other types of planners, and if you're interested, you definitely should check out her website. So if you see EC, that means Erin Condren. If you see ECLP, it's just Erin Condren Life Planner. So it's just somebody like breaking down all the actual words and just creating that abbreviation so that it's easier to actually see or say. And I am like completely black on camera, you guys. Like, not me, like I'm black, like everything just, it's the lighting, just, I'm just praying that this isn't horrible, because this is a long video and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm not gonna re-record it. I got a lot of stuff to do, but we'll work through it because I know you can hear me clearly, so that's really what matters. The other abbreviation you may see often is HP, which is Happy Planner. A lot of people will use HP when they're talking about Happy Planner. They're not going to write out the whole term Happy Planner. You're just going to see HP Sticker Book, HP Planner, HP Company, HP Meetup. Just HP in general means Happy Planner. Of course, before getting into planning, if I saw HP, I thought it meant the actual printer. I think, what is it? Hewitt Packard? Heward? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, HP is a printer in my head, but now that I'm a planner babe, it's the planner, so I can kind of differentiate between the two with no problem. Another one, or I'm just going to talk about some of the other brands of planners. I have not owned all of them. I've had a couple for a short period of time, and then they didn't work for me, so I sold them. But you've got Plum paper, just like the fruit plum paper. You've got Kate Spade, which is known for her bags, and of course her Wellesley zip around planner is really big and popular and known in the planner community. It's a personal size planner. But Kate Spade also, you know, has other different planners. Like if you shop at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, you'll notice sometimes that you'll see like a spiral bound planner, and it will actually be a Kate Spade brand. So that's another brand of planners. You also have Filofax. They make lots of different cover sizes. I meant to look it up too, because I want to say I heard there were some changes with their website and with what they sell. So a lot of people purchase their Filofax items either from the pre-love market, in the Facebook groups. There's lots of them for different planner needs, different planner companies. But Filofax can also be found on Amazon. So that's another place you can get Filofax. Then you also have Kiki K. That's Kikki. Kiki K is another brand that you can also get planners from. I think there are still some available on Amazon, and to my knowledge, I have not checked recently, but Kiki K also had her own website back a couple years ago when I had, you know, tried out a few of their planners. I think I still have one in my collection somewhere. Webster's Pages, also known as Color Crush. It's kind of two different names. Some people know it as Color Crush and some people know it as Webster's Pages. It's in essence the same thing. It's kind of a little different, but in essence it's the same company. Joann's Craft Store is really good for having those in stock and in the store, and then of course you can find plenty on Amazon. Carpe Diem is another one, C-A-R-P-E. Carpe Diem is mostly found in like Joann's and Hobby Lobby, but again, Amazon is another one. I swear Amazon is babe, they have everything. But Carpe Diem is another brand of like planner covers. They also offer a lot of inserts, stickers, labels. Like Carpe Diem has a lot of different items. You also have Agenda 52, which is like exclusive to Hobby Lobby. That's their brand. They have lots of inserts, pouches, pins, stickers, all of that. And then like Michael's, you also have like Recollections. I feel like there's one more and it's slipping my mind, but Recollections has like a lot of different planners as well, different planner sizes, and those closely mimic Erin Condren, especially like the medium size one or the classic size one. So if you're looking at Erin Condren, you go to their website, you're like, sis, I'm not paying whatever the current cost is. I don't know what it is. I haven't looked in years. I'm not paying that. You don't have to. But if that style or that type of planner looks like it appeals to you, definitely run to Michael's website or the store and check it out, because they do have, you got to be kidding me. I just changed this battery. They do have Erin Condren like planners. They're the same layout. It's just the quality is a little bit less. Like the coils aren't as thick in the Recollections, but they're still very good planners. Let me change this battery. Y'all, my battery, no, it's acting stank. I literally changed the battery in the camera right before I started filming, and it was in full battery, so I don't know. I don't know. Sorry about that. So let me see if I can remember where I was leaving off, where I left off. Erin, Condren, and Recollections. So Recollections, like I said, is an alternative. It's a great planner. A great planner. I've used it before. People say that it, you know, kind of mimics the Erin Condren, or that it's an alternative, and it totally is. The insert paper is, you know, and to me, it's a great quality. It's definitely something you can use. Definitely something that, you know, can help you with your planning needs. So that's another brand, will be the Recollections. And then you have what's called a TN, like Tom Nancy. And it actually, though, the letters TN stand for Traveler's Notebook in the planner community. A traveler's notebook is basically, instead of having a disc bound system, or instead of having a ring bound system, a traveler's notebook has a string bound system. So this is what the inside of a TN planner looks like. It literally has no rings, no disc, just strings. And with these strings, what you're supposed to do is utilize the books that I talk about a lot on my channel that come out of the Simply Gilded sub box. Utilize these books as well as ones you can get from pretty much anywhere. It just needs to match the size of your TN cover. So this is a B6 size that came in a Simply Gilded kit along with the B6 size stitch notebook. So I can easily slip this in here and make this a TN planner should I choose to. I did try TN planning when I first started planning. I did not like it. I don't like, well, let me just say, in school, I never liked composition notebooks. I don't like a bound notebook that tight and that small. So planning for me didn't work. And I also like to take the pages out to make it easier to write on them or to decorate them if I need them at a certain angle, or if I need to get close to the middle. So TN planning isn't for me, but it may be something you want to look into if you're new to planning and not sure what planning style works for you. So what you do with these strings is, and I wish I should have grabbed one that was open. You actually open the book to the very center, and then you simply slide it underneath the string so that the string is sitting in the center of the book. You know, on this particular side, like it's open. So you have the front half of the book is like on top of the string, and then the back half of the book is on top of the other half of the string. And it basically doesn't fall out of the TN because the string is holding it in. Ideally, a TN planner almost has 6 strings in it. Excuse me, 4 strings. I'm bugging out. 4 strings, but you can order some of them from certain companies with 6 strings, as well as, I hope I don't confuse y'all with this one, but you also can do something called a jump band. And what that means is you would take another form of a string. You could actually buy these strings from the craft store, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, or you could merely take a hair scrunchie or a rubber band and put it in the center of the book. Just like you put this string in the center of the book to get it in the planner, you can put any of those other stretchy elastic items inside the center of the book, and then you can attach the book to a second book. Unfortunately, I'm not a TN planner, so I can't really show you that well because I don't have extra string or anything to show you that whole jump band concept. But if you're interested in TN planning and you're like, what am I supposed to do with these 4 strings and 4 books? That's not enough. Definitely look into jump band. Just YouTube that, just type that in there, TN planning jump band, and they will absolutely show you top to bottom how to jump band books and how to add more books in here so that you have more than just the 4 that, you know, the average traveler's notebook allows. So this is another form of planning, is TN planning. So if you love, you know, bound books or composition notebooks or anything like that, TN planning may be the way to go for you, and I would highly recommend trying it if that's something you think you might be interested in. So bleeding. When people say, oh, I love this pen, it doesn't bleed, you know, if you've never heard the term before, if you never really thought about it, you're new to the planner community, which I'm hoping this video is reaching lots of newbies, lots of beginners who need help. You're thinking, well, I didn't cut myself with the pen, so who bleeding? And we're actually talking about bleeding through the paper. So bleeding is when you write on the paper with your pen, your marker, your color pencil, your highlighter, and you flip it over and you can see through it clear as day. Now, I've got bright lights on, so of course you can see through that. But if this was in your planner, you're not going to be able to see through that if you're using decent weighted insert paper. Happy Planner has great paper. Hewitt Packard, I think it is, HP. 28 pound, that's 28 lb, like you weigh, 130 pounds, 28 pound or 30 pound are the two top best insert papers you should buy. So if you are printing your own insert, or you are building your own planner, or you want to do the Buju journaling planner, the best insert paper for you to buy is going to be the HP brand 28 pound or 30, I'm sorry, not 30, 32. It's 28 or 32. I apologize for saying 30 the first time. I personally bought 32 before I heard about 28, and I don't print as often as I guess, someone could and go through the paper very fast. So I have had that same pack of paper for, I don't even know, y'all, probably 2 years. But the 32 pound paper is my favorite. It almost reminds me of that unicorn sticker paper, the premium matte that most of us love, who have been around for some time and into stickers and stuff and kind of know the difference. But 28 pound is also good for being able to use a nice pen and not have to worry about bleeding. So again, bleeding is when you write and it goes through the paper and you can see it clear as day, or it even bleeds not only on the sheet you're on, but also onto the next page that was behind it in the planner. That's what bleeding is, and nobody likes bleeding. So a lot of times when people are talking about pens or reviewing pens or even reviewing different planners and inserts, they'll be talking about bleeding because that's a very valid concern for a planner babe. Like, you don't want your stuff going from one page to the next and jacking up your plans. You want things to be precise and on that paper and not bothersome at all. The other thing that goes along with bleeding is something called ghosting. So ghosting is when you write on the paper and when you flip it over, you see just a little bit. So it's not fully bleeding through the paper, it's just a little bit. That's what ghosting is called. Of course, that term can be used for a lot of different things in the world, but in the planner community, ghosting is when you write and on the other side, you can see it just a tad. Or bleeding, like I said, is when you write and it literally goes through the paper. It's like you spilled grease or butter or something on the paper and it goes through the one you're on and sometimes even onto the next one that may be behind it. So nobody likes bleeding, nobody likes ghosting, and that's why you'll see like a lot of ink pen reviews or highlighter reviews, because a lot of people in the planner community or just stationery lovers in general, we want to know that our stuff is not going to be ghosting or bleeding onto anything else, so our plans stay intact where we actually put them. Let's see. The last couple ones, they're just really like 3-letter abbreviations or 2-letter abbreviations. Some of them, they can be used for anything, like PM or DM. Most of us know PM means private message and DM means direct message. To me, there's no difference. Some people may feel differently and feel like there's a distinct difference between the two. They're the same to me. I use DM. I don't really use PM. I don't know why. I guess because I heard DM first before I heard PM. Back when social media really became like a hot commodity. But I really use DM more often than anything. But those are really interchangeable, PM or DM. No matter which one you say, people know that you're meaning private message or direct message. Basically means we're going to have a one-on-one conversation, which I tell y'all all the time. I'm an open book. Ask if you want to know. I don't mind telling. I'll spill all the tea in the comments. I expect you guys, I'm not going to say to do the same because everybody's different, but I do expect you to feel comfortable asking me or saying whatever you want in the comments without being judged. We are not judging here. We all are free to do what we want, how we want to do it. Like I always say, do you, boo? I mean what I say. So if there's anyone who's not comfortable writing in my comments or talking about things or just wants to ask me a question and doesn't want it to be a public thing, you absolutely can DM me at any time on IG. Same handle as this YouTube channel, at Just1SB, and I will be happy to respond and conversate and go back and forth with you to make sure that your question is answered or that your need is met. So PM and DM are something that are like widely known just in social media and in life period, but in the planner community it is something that is used often, just like in the bag community. Like if you're interested in purchasing a bag from a pre-loved group and someone is selling one, you may comment under their post and write DM sent or PM sent. That lets them know you're interested and that you sent the message on the side for you to conversate about whatever, the price, the shipping, the form of payment, whatever the case may be. So it's really a universal thing, but in the planner community it is used often. Another one would be RAK. RAK means random act of kindness. Now, people have used this for years in all different sorts of ways, you know, paying for the person in line behind you while you're at Starbucks, or buying the person that's, you know, in front of you while you're in Kroger, whatever the case may be. There's always random acts of kindness, and people do it all the time whenever they feel like doing it, and it's wonderful. In the planner community, it's mostly done inside of planner groups or sometimes at planner meetups. Like, you may be at a planner meetup and you just really aren't feeling 2 to 3 of your sticker kits. You could easily put them on Marquee or Poshmark and try to get money for them. Random act of kindness would be, you're sitting there planning, you're flipping through your book, someone across you is like, oh, that pink one you just passed was really cute. Where did you get that from? And you already know in the back of your head, you ain't feeling that kit. So you're like, here, you can have it. And then you're like, there's 2 more I don't like as well. Do you like either of these? They say yes or no. You give it to them. No charge required. That's a random act of kindness in the planner community. Another thing is when sometimes people say, hey, let's swap washi tape, or let's swap sticky kits, or let's just mail each other something different, and people will put in their name and address, and you literally just mail them a couple of planner items that are like planner related. It could be pins, it could be stickers, it could be, you know, washi cards, whatever you choose to do. That's a random act of kindness. It's basically just a form of giving and doing something for someone else without any selfishness involved and without requiring any money, any gratitude, any thank you, any of that. Now, if you don't get thank you, that person tripping, but y'all get what I'm saying. The next one is ISO. Most of us know what the ISO is, but there are some who don't, so I want to be helpful. ISO just means in search of. If you've ever been on any of the selling sites like eBay or Poshmark or Marquee, or even some of the Facebook groups, or even on Instagram, you may have seen someone write ISO and then write a particular item, and then they usually end it with you know, I'm looking for this, I want this, my budget is this, things like that. Basically, an ISO is in search of, saying that you want, you're looking for, you need, you desire a certain thing, and you're putting it out there to see if anyone has it, knows about it, saw someone selling it, anything like that. So a lot of times you'll see that in the Facebook you'll see that in groups such as Facebook groups, Instagram groups, even sometimes at meetups people will say it or talk about it, but it's where someone is looking for a certain item. Like, you may see someone post in search of, you know, Coach Cassie, you know, in black for $200 or less, or, you know, something like that. Or in the planner community, you may see someone post looking for, you know, rose gold Kate Spade Wellesley zip around planner, you know, $130 or less, something like that. Basically, is where somebody is in search of an item. They put that item, sometimes they'll put a picture, they usually put the color they want and the price they want, and people respond and say, oh, I'm looking for that too, that's a gorgeous planner. Or they may respond and say, oh, I know someone's selling one, let me send you their information. Or someone may actually be selling it and say, hey, I have one, I wasn't, you know, I hadn't listed it yet, but I'm glad you put out this ISO, you know, DM me or I'll DM you, whatever. And that's pretty much how people, you know, buy and sell and trade whatever, you know, pre-loved items, especially in the planner community and in the bag community. I know this is a planner video, but I see more ISOs in the bag community than I do in the planner community. So definitely wanted to touch on that. There are some abbreviations that sometimes go with people's, I guess you could say, their ads. Like, if I was selling a planner, I usually would describe, you know, the color, the shape, the condition, and then there's some abbreviations that are sometimes in there that some people don't know what they mean, like NWT or BNWT or EUC. There's a lot of different abbreviations, or MIF. I remember that one. I didn't get that one for a minute, but there's different abbreviations that usually go with different items. So I just want to help on a couple of those just to see if it might be helpful to you, especially if you are searching for a specific item. So BNT means, NWT means new with tags. So that means the item is new, they haven't used it, it still has the tags attached, or depending on what it is, like let's just say it's a Coach wallet from the outlet, they're not usually on the item, they're usually inside the item and you can take it out and put it back. But that's still considered with tags if the person has that tag. So if they write NWT, it's supposed to mean new with tag, meaning they've never used the item. Is everybody 100% authentic when they write that? No, let's keep it 100 on that one. However, it's supposed to mean new with tag. You also may see it say BNWT, so they'll put a B as in boy in front of the NWT. So that can mean brand new with tag, which I really don't understand how that's really different from NWT, but it can mean brand new with tag, or it can mean buy new with tag. You're buying it, anyway. It's on sale, it's listed for sale, it's advertised on Mercari, it's posted on Poshmark, so you're already buying it. So I don't understand that one either. Honestly, those two with the B, I don't get it. Like, I think they're almost redundant. They don't make sense to me, but that's what they mean. So BNWT is brand new with tag or buy new with tag. It just depends on how the person chooses to use it or say it. But the most common is just going to be the NWT, which is new with tag. You also have one where there's an O tossed in there. So that would mean out, like without. So new without tag would be NWOT. Or B, NWOT would be buy new without tag, which again, you're buying it anyway. I don't know why the B need to be there, but it without tag. So that means they lost the tag, they don't have the tag, it's a pre-loved item, they've been rocking it for years, they didn't keep up with the receipt or the tag, which we're not required to. Like, we didn't buy it to sell it. I hope you didn't, but if you did, it's okay. But the average person who's had something for some time may or may not still have that receipt or that tag. So I kind of expect that when I go into the pre-loved community, and I hope that a lot of people are respectful of other people's choices and respect that as well, and don't get bent out of shape if someone doesn't have the tag or doesn't have the receipt. So you have new with tag, and then you have new without tag, and then of course EUC means excellent used condition. So that means it's completely pre-loved, it's completely used, it's been used either a minimal amount of times or a maximum amount of times. Either way, the person doesn't think it fits their lifestyle anymore, they're letting it go, but they have kept good they have taken good care of it. They've kept it in a good condition. It looks very nice. It's used, it's described as excellent condition, or some people, especially in the bag community, they like to use the term pristine. So it's in pristine condition. So if you see something say EUC, that basically means excellent used condition. So that means it could almost pass for new, but they're being honest with you and letting you know that it is a pre-loved item, but it's in great condition. They've taken very good care of it, or they haven't had it very long and they've realized it's not for them. Usually if they haven't had it very long, or they've only carried it a handful of times, they usually will say like new or almost new, or they'll write carried it 4 times on 4 dates. It's just not for me. But that's pretty much what EUC means, is that excellent used condition. And then again, the other ones were new with tag, new without tag. TIA, thanks in advance. Most of us, we have jobs, we know what TIA means. But sometimes in the planner community or the bag community, we see it and we're not sure if it has the same meaning. It does. It's just thanks in advance. So usually people will post that at the end, or write that at the end of their ISO, their in search of post. They'll put TIA or thanks in advance at the end, basically saying anyone who sees this post and you're looking for me, or you're thinking about me if you happen to see one, thanks in advance for helping me obtain that item that I'm in search of. And the last one I have, and I feel like there's probably a million I'm forgetting. I feel like I remembered a lot and I touched on a lot in this video, which it's definitely going to be a long video, but I hope I didn't forget any. But if I do, I'll try to comment and, put them down in the description box. But I think I covered pretty much all that, the lingo that's kind of used all the time that people may not be aware of. But the last one is one that I don't know if people should use it. Like, I don't know if it's a thing. I feel like you reach it, but then you can unreach it just as easily. So that term is planner piece. There's also one called bag piece, and people will say when you reach bag piece, you don't need to buy another bag, or when you reach when you reach planner piece, you don't need to buy another planner. I'm going to tell you right now, unless you are just not a shopper, you are just a very calm, collect person. Once you find something, you love it, you stick with it, you ride or die. Unless you are that person and that company never discontinues that item that you love, you are probably not going to find planner piece. If you're that person, then you may find planner piece. You may find bag piece. You may be good. You don't need to buy another bag. Or you might be like my mom. You buy one bag and that's all you rock for 1 to 2 years. You're good. Even my sister-in-law, Kim, she's the same way. She'll buy one bag, one matching wallet. She good. She ride it till the stitches fall off. Like, no lie. And I'm totally on board with that. But I like variety. I like change. And so that's why I buy multiples. But anywho, Planner piece or bag piece are both basically meaning you have found something you love. You have found inserts, dividers, dashboards. You have found all the pieces that you need to the puzzle for your planner or your bag, and it is perfect for you. It is working. It is functional. You like how you decorate it or how you don't. You just write in a pen and you're good to go. You have found something that's working for you and you are at peace with what you're using. It is working for you. It's not just on your desk looking at you and you done spent money on it but you don't use it. It's not just in your closet, you know, with the rest of your bags and you're not using it. You are legit in love with it and you are happy. That is your piece. So if somebody says this planner piece even exists, that's a valid statement, because most of us planner babes most of us planner babes either haven't found planner piece, or you're like me, I find planner piece, I love it, I use it, it's functional, I rock it, but I get bored or I get itchy or I just want to change, and that's totally normal. It's totally fine. I need y'all to know that I am normal, that this is normal. So you may be using, like how I am using this classic happy planner for my wellness, for my work, for my social media, and I'm using it in this no-teak cover. Next month, I might decide I ain't feeling that cover no more. Like, it's fall. I want something burnt orange or something chestnut or whatever the case may be. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not a good planner or I'm not a good person because I haven't found planner piece or I'm not sticking with one thing for a very long time. You know, to me, planners and bags, they're not like your spouse. They're not like your kids. They're not those permanent things or those things that you desire to be permanent. Because I know husbands, you know, that can come and go. Your kids, you can't get rid of them. They're yours. But they're not designed to be that permanent in your life. Can they be? Is it okay if they are? Absolutely. If that's what works for you and you found planner piece and you never need to change, or you found bag piece and you never need to change, that's awesome. But if you're a person who likes change, you like color, you know, you like fabrics, you like patterns, whatever the case may be, it's okay for you not to have planner piece, or it's okay for you to, like me, have planner piece. Where's my other one? My everyday carry, my on the go, my ride or die chick. It's okay to have planner piece for 3 months and then you're like, all right, what's next? That's okay. It's okay for you to kind of go, you know, in and out of loving something and using something and it being functional and it working for you, and then deciding you want something different. Like, if you guys remember, I was using that modern planner and it was extra pregnant, extra thick, real fat and chunky, and she is still my ride or die. Still love that planner. Definitely going to continue to use those covers. But I'm in a phase right now where, one, I felt like I had a lot of dashboards and a lot of vellums and just a lot of deco in there that was making her pregnant, and of course makes her heavy. And so I wanted to kind of move down to a more functional setup where I just have the dividers and mainly the inserts I need. I might have 2 or 3 dashboards in here that are just too stinking cute. I just couldn't take them out. But for the most part, I thinned out my planner, and that's how I fit back into the thin PM agenda that Louis Vuitton makes. Now, I do have the larger rings in here if you're new to my channel. This does not have the 10 millimeter that Louis Vuitton originally makes this planner in. I don't know what the fuck they are smoking, and I'm being honest. This does have the 16 millimeter rings in it from Giglio, which is the largest size rings that you could put in here. But it's functional, it's compact, and with me carrying these Rogue bags like crazy lately, that pregnant planner was really taking up a lot of space, and I found myself not bringing it, and I feel annoyed when I want to write something down or I want to book something and I don't have my planner with me. That, like, it just drives me bananas. I'm not gonna wear like a crossbody bag for a lot of days in a row that can't hold the planner. Like, I'm gonna start like having withdrawal. So anywho, long story short, I switched into the smaller planner, and now it fits in here with no problem, along with everything else that I need in there. So I say all that to say, you can find bag piece, you can find planner piece. It does exist, and it's okay if it's short term for you. It just means you had a great time while you had a great time, and now you're ready to move on to something else, or even switch to something else. You may switch back and forth, and that's okay. Planner piece exists, bag piece exists, but it doesn't have to be permanent. You need to do you and do what's right for you. So that is the end of episode 4. I hope that you were able to follow along and you have lasted this long in the video, because I know it was a lot of talking. I was not smart and did not bring some water, and I am dying of thirst. So I know it was a lot of talking, but I hope that some of these terms, some of these abbreviations, all the tips and tricks that I gave you was helpful. If you've never seen another video like this, I hope that this one was extremely helpful to you and you definitely learned a lot. If you need to rewind, if you need to pause, if you need to take out your notebook and take notes, I hope that you definitely do those things, or you did as you were watching it. Or if this is a video that you've watched after watching some others of the same type of newbie kind of videos with tips and tricks, I hope that you're definitely learning and picking up all the things that you need to help you on your planning journey. Again, I am an open book. Feel free, no judgment zone. Write whatever you want down in the comments. I do not expect or want you guys judging me either. So definitely feel free to ask what you need, say what you want, and if you're a private person and you just rather do it on the side, absolutely feel free. You can go ahead and DM me right on Instagram at JustOneSB, and I'll be happy to respond and engage in conversation and help you out. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you're enjoying your planning style so far, and if you need to switch it up because you don't have planner piece, go ahead and do so. All right, y'all, see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, and again, my lighting looks dark, so if it's been going in and out the whole video, I don't know, maybe it's the blinds, I'm not sure. I know the camera pulls light from behind it, not from in front of it, so that could be the issue. So if it's been kind of getting lighter and darker the whole video, I sincerely apologize. I do have a viewer where I can see myself, but sometimes when it looks dark in there, to me, when I'm editing, it's not dark. So I don't know, but we'll get it together. I'll definitely do videos in different places, but I am loving my new purple couch. So that's why I chose to do the last couple videos here. But anyway, y'all know I ain't got no sense. See y'all in the next video. Bye.